Hello everyone, welcome in Cool IT Help, and in this tutorial session we are going to create a Maven based JavaFX project inside the Eclipse IDE. I will show you how you can convert your JavaFX project inside the Eclipse to a Maven based project. There are some prerequisites which are mentioned right here in this Word doc. So first we will look into that. You need a Eclipse IDE. You must have at least Oxygen version 0.1, 0.2 or 0.3. If you are using latest one, then this is very good. And we are using the JDK 8 in this tutorial because we don't need to add JavaFX SDK additionally. And after that we need a EFX plugin for the JavaFX project creation inside the Eclipse. Also we will download Maven and its important plugin, the Maven plugin inside the Eclipse. I have mentioned all the steps for the beginners who don't know exactly how to proceed, so they can follow all these steps. If you guys know a lot more, if you have already completed the fourth step, so you can directly jump to the step fifth. So in the step third, we will see how to download the Maven and how to set up it inside the window. The same links given in the description box for your convenience, so you guys can copy this link from that place. And I will explain everything in detail in this video tutorial session. In the step 4, we will create our JavaFX project with the help of Eclipse FX plugin. In the step 5, we will convert our JavaFX project into a Maven project. After that, we will do a build, and then we will run and verify this setup. Okay guys, so we will start from the step 1. If you have not downloaded the Eclipse right version, so guys, copy this link from the description, open your browser and paste it in the address bar, and you will be redirected to this website. This is the download link for the 64-bit Eclipse version. If you want to download the 32-bit compatible version, just click on this link a step back, and you will have this download link x86_64. So you can proceed with this link if you want a 32-bit installer. So guys, if you don't know how to set up it, so this link, the tutorial link is given in the description, so you can watch that tutorial first. Now after the installation of the Eclipse, we have to download the EFX plugin inside it. Now let me show you how you can do it. So open your Eclipse IDE and go to the help section, click on the install new software, and you will see this window. And at this drop down, click here, and you have to find out one of the link, and this is the right link, release/oxygen. Once you select it, a lot more component will be loaded soon at this place. So guys, make sure you are connected with the internet, and soon items will be populated right here, and we are looking for the general purpose tools. Under this item we have sub items, so we have to select EFX plugin IDE, and check this box, click next for the installation, and this will start calculating the requirements and the dependencies for the EFX plugin to set up in your Eclipse. And you will see the sub components once everything is finalized. Click next, and this is the license agreement page. Please accept it, check this radio button, click finish. Soon you will see the progress right here. Software installation is in progress. After finishing, you will get this message, restart your Eclipse IDE once. So guys, your IDE is restarted now, and we have to verify our installation. So what we have to do, we have to create a new project. Click on the file, click on the new, then click on the others. Then you will see this wizard window. Now at this place, just type JavaFX and you will see the right node, and under this node you will see some items, and we have to select this one, JavaFX project. So this will for creating a complete JavaFX project. Now click next, and you will see create Java project window. So right here you can give the name whatever you want. So I am giving a name, Maven JavaFX project, and you can see JRE is a default JRE, so do not change anything right here, and then click next. And guys, you will see this window. here we are not going to change anything, leave as it is and click next. Okay, at this place we have to do some changes. So the language, just select fxml because we are going to create a fxml based project. And root type, select the anchor pen, the first one. The file name, this is the file name for your fxml. So whatever the name you will provide, this will be set to your fxml. So I am giving the name test this way. Okay, it's done. Now we can click on this finish button. So Eclipse will take over and this will set up a fxml based project for you inside the Eclipse. You can see on the left hand side under this project explorer tab. On the right hand side you can see progress and workspace build is running right now. We have to wait for the completion of this. This is happening because I have set this Eclipse auto build, that's why it's running. After completion of this, we will expand this project tree and we will see how many files are there in this project. Okay guys, the Maven project is ready. Now we will see, you can see main.java, one controller file, one CSS file and one fxml file is right there, and JRE is also attached, and JavaFX SDK also attached with this project because we were using Java 8 and everything as we were expecting. Now guys, we are going to move on the next step. Now please check if you have installed the Maven and Maven plugin, then you can jump to the step 5th. If you don't have, so just follow this step. We are going to download and set up the Maven in this Windows system. This is the download link and the same download link given in the description box, so you guys can get it there. Open the Chrome browser and go to the address bar, paste this address right here, press enter, and you will be landed on the Apache Maven official download page. So this is the official download page by Maven, and we have several links for the Maven download. So we have to select the right one. So we have to choose the zip archive. This one is the zip archive, and here's the link. Just click on it once and the downloading will start. File size is not much big, only 9.9 MB in size, so this will not take much time. Okay, it is downloaded. Now we will copy this zip file and we will put this in a separate place and a safe place, because make sure you are placing on a right place for avoiding the unintentional deletion of this folder. So you will get this file inside this Apache Maven when you extract the zip file. Okay, now we will set up the environment variable for Maven. So do the right click on this PC and you will see advanced setting. Click here and then open this environment variables window. So we have to add a new variable right here. Click on this new and this small window will appear. So right here the name of the variable, which is Maven_home, and the value we have to provide is the folder location of the Maven that we have downloaded just before this step. So this is the download location. So I will go inside this folder and from this address bar I will copy this and go back here and paste here in this text box. I hope this is clear. Click OK and the entry is saved inside the system variable. Now one more change we have to do. We have to look for the path variable. Now we will edit it. So at the last we have to add one more entry like %Maven_home %bin. Now this is the entry similar to like Java_home. You can see The same thing we have done for the Maven_home. And this is done. Close rest of the windows, and this is set up. Now we can verify that this setup is properly working or not. So guys, we have downloaded. Now we need to download the Maven plugin. So the process is same as we have done for the downloading of EFX plugin. Follow this link and just download these two components as shown in this screenshot. Now we will open a fresh command prompt. Type here cmd, and now this will open the command prompt. At this place, just type a simple command mvn space -v, press enter. In 2-3 seconds you will get some information. If you're getting this information, that means your Apache Maven is successfully installed on your machine. Now guys, so far so good, and now we will proceed to the next step. We have already created the FX project at the time of validating the EFX plugin installation, so we don't need to create it again. We will work on this project as well. Okay, as you can see, all the JavaFX files are there. Now we can perform our step 5. So we will see the conversion of JavaFX project into a Maven project. This step is very simple. Just select the project and do the right click and go at the option configure. On the right hand side we have to select the option convert to Maven project. Click on it and you will see the Maven POM creation wizard. So if you want to change any information, you can make it change right here, and if you don't want it, so just click on the finish, and Eclipse will create a pom.xml for your JavaFX project. Here we go, and this will take 3 to 5 seconds for creation of the pom.xml, and soon this will be ready for you. Okay guys, pom.xml is ready. Now you can see the GUI view of this one, and also you can see the XML view by clicking at this place. Now you can see all the XML's node for the pom.xmls are ready right here, and if you want to add the dependency, you can add a new node dependency right here and you can start working with your project. So guys, you have seen the complete process of creating a Maven based JavaFX project inside the Eclipse IDE. I hope you guys found this tutorial useful, and still something is in progress in the background. After finishing this, we will run this project and we will verify our complete setup. And something workspace build in progress, so we are waiting for the completion of it. So guys, build a completion is done, and now we can run it. Just click on this main.java file. This is the starting point of our application, which has a main method, and do the right click on this file and you will see the option run as, and click here on this Java application, and this will take 3 to 4 seconds to launch your JavaFX application. So guys, our JavaFX stage is launched, but we are not able to see anything right here because the FX plugin, which is created the FXML automatically, so this has not placed anything on it, means there is no object on it. Now if you want to work with the FXML, you want to add something inside it, so you have to open this in a scene builder. So just download and install the scene builder and open this FXML file inside that. So you will get all the components right there and you can start adding and start building your application. So this is the pom.xml for you for your project. I hope you guys found this tutorial useful and relevant, and please like this tutorial and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And for now, thanks for watching. Cool IT Help.